As a physician who has spent decades observing the effects of nutrition on the human body, in the clinic, in the operating room, and through the long arc of aging, I can tell you one thing with absolute certainty. What you eat first thing in the morning shapes everything that follows. Your morning meal doesn't just fill your stomach, it primes your metabolism, stabilizes your hormones, and determines how your brain and muscles will perform for the rest of the day. Skipping it, or choosing poorly, can sabotage your energy, accelerate cellular aging, and even trigger chronic diseases that quietly erode your health over years. That's why I want to speak to you today about the top 6 morning foods you should eat every day. Not trendy diet fads, not exotic powders or supplements, but science-backed foods proven to nourish, repair, and rejuvenate your body from the inside out. Let's begin with food number 1. Oats, one of nature's most complete morning superfoods. Oats are not merely a source of carbohydrates, they are a slow-digesting, soluble fiber powerhouse. The main component, beta-glucan, forms a gel-like substance in your digestive tract that slows down glucose absorption, helping to keep your blood sugar stable throughout the day. This is vital for preventing the roller coaster crashes that lead to cravings, fatigue, and insulin resistance. Moreover, oats contain avenanthramides, unique antioxidants shown to reduce arterial inflammation and improve endothelial function. That means smoother blood flow, lower blood pressure, and stronger cardiovascular resilience. For my older patients, particularly those over 60, I recommend starting the morning with half a cup of oats cooked with warm water or milk, topped with nuts and a few slices of fruit. It supports digestion, strengthens the heart, and maintains stable energy without stressing the pancreas. As a surgeon, I often remind my patients that stable blood sugar means stable healing. Your wounds close faster, your energy lasts longer, and your brain remains sharper. Food number 2, eggs. There is an unfortunate myth that eggs are bad for your heart, but the truth, supported by decades of modern nutritional science, is that eggs are one of the most complete natural proteins available to humankind. Each egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids, vital for tissue repair, immune function, and hormone balance. The yolk, once wrongly feared, is actually rich in choline, a nutrient critical for brain function and memory, as well as lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect the retina and preserve vision as you age. For people above 50, consuming 1 or 2 eggs each morning is not a risk. It is a prescription for muscle maintenance and mental clarity. The cholesterol in eggs does not translate directly into higher blood cholesterol, rather it helps form hormones and strengthens cell membranes. When combined with vegetables, like spinach or tomatoes, eggs become a symphony of nutrients. The protein prevents mid-morning energy crashes, and the fats improve satiety, so you're less likely to reach for processed snacks. From a medical perspective, eggs are the perfect metabolic anchor for your morning meal. Next comes food number 3, Greek yogurt, or any natural probiotic-rich yogurt with live cultures. This is more than a dairy product. It is a living food that supports your microbiome, the invisible community of bacteria that govern digestion, immunity, and even your mood. When your gut is healthy, your entire body functions better, nutrient absorption improves, inflammation decreases, and your immune defenses strengthen. I have seen patients with chronic bloating, fatigue, or immune weakness turn their health around simply by adding probiotic foods like Greek yogurt to breakfast. It is rich in protein, calcium, and probiotics, like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, which maintain intestinal integrity and prevent harmful bacteria from colonizing. I recommend plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt over flavored versions, which often contain excessive sugars that undo the benefits. Add a spoonful of flax seeds or berries for additional antioxidants. For aging adults, especially women post-menopause, the calcium and protein combination helps preserve bone density and lean muscle. Remember, bone strength is not just about avoiding fractures. It's about maintaining independence, balance, and confidence as you age. These 3 foundational foods, oats, eggs, and yogurt, represent balance, slow carbohydrates, lean protein, and healthy fats. But let's go deeper, because the remaining 3 morning foods are equally transformative, particularly for heart, brain, and cellular health. Now, let's move to food number 4, berries. blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These tiny fruits carry immense medicinal value. They are nature's anti-aging capsules, packed with polyphenols, anthocyanins, and vitamin C. These compounds neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage DNA, accelerate aging, and increase the risk of cancer and neurodegenerative disease. I often describe berries to my patients as edible sunscreen for your cells. In clinical studies, daily berry intake has been linked to improved memory, reduced inflammation, and even better blood vessel elasticity. For instance, blueberries improve communication between neurons and enhance the brain's ability to learn and retain new information. They also lower LDL oxidation, the process that causes cholesterol to stick to artery walls, and promote cardiovascular health. I recommend adding a small handful of mixed berries to your breakfast oats or yogurt every morning. The natural sweetness satisfies cravings while providing protection at the cellular level. If fresh berries are not available, frozen ones are just as good, retaining nearly all their nutrients. As a surgeon, I have seen firsthand how oxidative stress affects healing, recovery, and overall vitality. Berries are one of the simplest, most delicious ways to combat that stress daily. Food number 5, nuts and seeds. Think of almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds as your body's nutrient insurance policy. Just a small handful provides a concentrated dose of omega-3 fatty acids, plant-based proteins, magnesium, and fiber. Omega-3s, particularly in walnuts and flax seeds, support heart rhythm stability, reduce arterial plaque, and even improve brain neurotransmitter function. They are anti-inflammatory agents that keep your joints supple and your mind clear. I tell my older patients that incorporating nuts daily is like oiling the engine of your body. It keeps everything running smoothly. Moreover, magnesium in almonds and pumpkin seeds helps regulate blood pressure and relax blood vessels. It also improves sleep quality and muscle recovery. Chia seeds and flax seeds provide both soluble and insoluble fiber, which enhance bowel movement and help eliminate cholesterol. The combination of healthy fats and fiber also slows digestion, reducing the likelihood of mid-morning hunger and promoting stable energy. When you start your day with a sprinkle of nuts and seeds, you are building a defense line against inflammation, which is the root cause of most chronic diseases, from arthritis to dementia. Now we arrive at food number 6, green tea or matcha. While technically a beverage, I consider green tea an essential morning food for cellular longevity. Green tea contains catechins, particularly EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, which has been shown to improve fat metabolism, support cardiovascular function, and protect brain neurons from oxidative damage. It's a gentle stimulant, offering alertness without the anxiety or crashes often caused by coffee. The amino acid L-theanine, also present in green tea, induces a calm focus, ideal for mental clarity in the morning. Studies have found the tea populations with high green tea consumption have lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and cognitive decline. Matcha, a powdered form of green tea, contains even higher concentrations of antioxidants because you're consuming the entire leaf. As a physician, I often recommend 1 cup of green tea after breakfast to stimulate digestion and enhance metabolism. The polyphenols in green tea also help the liver process fats more efficiently and promote detoxification. It is a simple, powerful way to maintain cellular youthfulness and mental alertness throughout the day. When we look at these 6 foods collectively, oats, eggs, yogurt, berries, nut seeds, and green tea, we see a pattern. Each supports a different system of the body. Oats nourish the heart and regulate blood sugar. Eggs support muscles and brain chemistry. Yogurt maintains gut and immune balance. Berries protect cells and memory. Nuts strengthen the cardiovascular and nervous systems, and green tea enhances metabolism and cellular repair. Together, they form a synergistic breakfast model, what I call the morning matrix of health. It's not about calories, it's about chemistry. Each nutrient interacts with your cells like a precise instrument, tuning your metabolism, hormones, and immunity in harmony. This is why individuals who consume such foods daily often experience sharper mental clarity, steadier energy, improved digestion, and more youthful skin tone. Nutrition is not about deprivation, It's about intelligent nourishment. The body rewards those who feed it correctly. As a surgeon, I often meet patients who come in for joint pain, fatigue, heart problems, or cognitive decline, and I can almost predict what they eat in the morning. Those who start their day with sugary cereals, white bread, or processed pastries tend to struggle with inflammation and unstable energy. In contrast, patients who begin with real, nutrient-rich foods age more gracefully. Their arteries stay open, their skin heals faster after surgery, and their cognitive decline slows down dramatically. I've witnessed 70-year-olds with diets like this outperform 40-year-olds who live on processed food. The difference isn't luck, it's lifestyle. What you put on your breakfast table each morning determines what kind of body you'll inhabit 5, 10, or 20 years from now. The sooner you start, the more profound the benefits. So, if you truly want to transform your mornings and your long-term health, remember this: food is your first medicine. Every cell in your body listens to what you feed it. Your heart, your brain, your muscles, even your skin, they all depend on the quality of fuel you provide after waking. The top 6 morning foods I've discussed today: oats, eggs, Greek yogurt, berries, nuts and seeds, and green tea, are simple, affordable, and scientifically validated. They support your body's natural healing systems and optimize your metabolic rhythm. They are not trends, they are timeless pillars of nutrition that have served humans for centuries. I encourage you to view your breakfast not as a rushed routine, but as a morning ritual of self-respect. Begin with oats or eggs for steady energy. Add a serving of berries for antioxidants. Include Greek yogurt for digestive health. Top it with nuts or seeds for heart and brain protection. And finish with a calming cup of green tea to awaken your metabolism. This isn't just a meal, it's a prescription for vitality. Over time, you'll notice your energy stabilizing, your mood improving, your digestion becoming smoother, and your immune system growing more resilient. Patients who adopt this style of breakfast consistently report clearer skin, better sleep, and improved focus. Even their blood markers, cholesterol, glucose, inflammatory proteins, begin to normalize within weeks. As a doctor, I've learned that no surgery, no pill, and no supplement can replace the long-term healing power of proper nutrition. The body's capacity to repair itself is extraordinary, but it depends entirely on the raw materials you provide. Your breakfast is your opportunity to begin each day with biochemical wisdom, to set the tone for your hormones, blood sugar, and cellular function. If you do this consistently, you won't just add years to your life, you'll add life to your years. So, tomorrow morning, before reaching for coffee or processed toast, pause for a moment. Think of your arteries, your heart, your brain, and your future self. Choose oats over cereal, eggs over donuts, berries over jam, and green tea over soda. These choices may seem small, but they are the difference between aging and thriving, between surviving and truly living. Let your breakfast be your daily act of prevention, a quiet but powerful investment in your longevity. Because every healthy morning meal is a step toward a stronger heart, a clearer mind, and a body that continues to serve you well into your golden years. That is the promise of these top 6 morning foods you should eat every day. Simple, sustainable, and surgeon-approved for a lifetime of wellness.